Welcome to the Pencil Tin. Today I'm starting the owl page from Johanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. Our owl is going to be inspired by this charming bird, the Eurasian eagle owl. Let's get started. Eurasian eagle owls are known for their orange eyes, so to start my owl's eyes, I'm going to color them with a light layer of light orange. To add dimension, I will color another layer around the outside of the iris. Then I'll add one more darker layer around the outside. I'll do the same to the other eye. Next I'll color the eyes with a light layer of orange. Then I'll add a darker layer around the outside of each eye. I'll add some shading to the top of each iris. Then I'll add a layer of yellow. I'll start the owl's face with a light layer of sand. Then I'll add a darker layer all around the outside. I'll only color about half of the next section with sand. Then I'll add layers of taupe all around the outside, blending it into the sand layer. Next, I'll add a light layer of taupe all around the first section. Then I'll color the area next to her beak taupe. Then I'll add one more layer to darken the outside. Then I'll color the whole area with a light layer of sand, and I'll add some shading under her eyebrow feathers with taupe. Now watch me color the other side. Next, I'm going to color her beak with a light layer of slate gray. Then I'll add some shading around the outside. finish her beak by coloring it with a light layer of sand. Next, I'll color the area around her beak with sand. Then I'll add a layer of taupe that slightly overlaps the sand layer. Next, I'll add some shading beside the beak with taupe. I'll add some slate gray to the tips of the feathers. Then I'll add a layer of gray so it slightly overlaps the slate gray. Next, I'll color the rest of the area with taupe. I'll add a bit more slate gray to darken the tips. Now watch me color the next two feathers. Looks good. Now I'll color the rest of the face using this method. I'll start her chest by coloring the first section with sand. Then I'll add a layer of taupe all around the outside. Next, I'll start her mottled feathers by coloring blocks of peach. Then I'll add blocks of slate gray. I'll add blocks of gray overlapping the slate gray. Then I'll color the whole area with layers of sand and taupe. I'll add taupe to the area around her chest. Then I'll add little blocks of light orange where I colored the peach. Add a few more mottled feathers with slate gray and peach. Then I'll add shading under her head and chest with taupe. I'll start the wing feathers by adding a layer of slate gray to the tips. Then I'll create two bands of slate gray feathers so they look almost like stripes. Next, I'll add blocks of slate gray to the rest of the wing. I'll add layers of gray so they overlap the slate gray a little bit. Next, I'll add peach. Then I'll color the whole wing with a light layer of sand. I'll color the other wing in the same way. Looks good! Now I'm going to add a few finishing touches. First, I'll darken the tips of the feathers with slate gray. Next, I'll add some light orange to the peach. I'll add a light layer of taupe. Then I'll add shading underneath her head. I'll start her legs by coloring the top with a layer of sand. Next, I'll color the outside with slate gray. Then I'll add a layer of gray so it overlaps the slate gray. I'll finish them by coloring the rest taupe. And I'll add shading underneath the wing feathers. I'll color her talons with a light layer of slate gray, then I'll add shading to the top and bottom of each talon. I'll finish them with a light layer of taupe. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.